Good evening, team. I'm here to keep you company on a Sunday, and wouldn't you know it's not pick the game up straight away. It will do, though. There you go. See, it's sat right here. Hello. Hold on, my camera's in entirely the wrong place, but so am I. There we are. That's all good. Hi. Good evening to you. Welcome to Rail Fan TV, as we've decided to call ourselves, and we're doing a bit of Train Sim World here on the Northern Transpennine line. It's excellent. No, I'm not Matt. No, Matt looks a little bit different. I've got more hair than Matt, but he's got more knowledge, so it kind of balances out. If you want to hit a bit of Control F5 action, you'll see that the title is actually correct. Although I think YouTube's being a little bit slow. Twitch has certainly got the uptake, and I've no idea about Mixer. Anyway, good evening to those of you who have tuned in hoping to see Matt. Tough, you've got me. Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's just, you were hoping for something delightful. All right, good morning. Let's see where Perry is. It's first thing in the morning, which would mean that he's probably on the west coast of the United States of America, or maybe he's in mountain time. Who knows? Right, usual suspects I see in the chat there. Full Metal Jacket 88 and Moggy 43 doing a bit of Twitch represent. Sophie there on the YouTube, Og 905 grumbling about the title. Pope Francis is here, good. Always having a papal blessing doesn't do us any harm. And Forza Horizon is in the house. Skipper Chew's here. Tycho Power is here for the first time. Well, it might be the last time, Tycho, you never know. You might not get on with us at all, in which case it was lovely to have you here this one time. Regiolis is here on the Twitch. Cheyenne TVDE is good morning at 6 p.m. See, if you're 6 p.m, then I mean, also you've got a little bit of a giveaway suggesting that you might be in Germany. Or somewhere else in, well, you see, it's the DE, you see, gives that away. DE, you're in Deutschland. Right, okay, right, here we are. Yes, there we are, and there we go, and here we are, and here we go. Right, so we're going to be sporting the big dog here this evening, the Class 45, but we're going to restart the scenario. Restart, because I'm doing a scenario. I'm gradually working through all of my, my pile of shame from Train Sim World and filling in some of the scenarios that I haven't previously completed. Now, I've got no particular aspiration to complete them all, but at the moment, I'm gonna try and do as many as possible. So we're out to go and rescue some flipping passenger service that's broken down somewhere. Classic British Rail. Right, first thing we've got to do is wiggle the toggle here. There you are. Yeah, I don't want my battery isolated. No, unisolate my battery, for crying out loud. Whatever else will become of us. And then we'll pile up on the steps here, and we'll get ourselves shipshape and good for action. Get the windows open. Needs must. Pass. Oh, okay, well, if you don't know the answer, that's fine. Right, jump in the chair. Jump in the chair. Jump in the chair. There we go. We're in the chair. That's the tricky bit done. Good. Right, now then, turn on the key. Done that bit. Give me some points. And reverser to engine only. There we go. Have some engine only on that. Wiggle the start wiggler. Wiggle. No, that's the throttle we want. All right, move. I want to try and get the start woggle. There we go. That's it. Start woggle is deployed. Feels good. Right, straight brake to a ton. Yeah, no problem. Driver's brake to running. That's release, overcharge. Running is just the same kind of business. Right, throttle to forwards. No, reverse it to forwards. Now, actually, if I recall correctly, don't just read that bit. You have to go over here and take the flipping handbrake off. There you are. Got it. Oh, we're in metric again. I'll bum. All right, hang on. I'll switch us over to Imperial settings. There we go. Honestly, if we were to all just use metric, everybody would be so much happier. Right, resume. There we go. Right, they are Imperial fanciers. Imperial has been restored. Right, get back in my chair. Thank you. Oh, there's a 101. That's my favourite train. Well, it's my favourite train to drive because it's just such a hassle. Anyway, release the brake. There we go. Pressure's coming down. Give it a dab of throttle. 25% ought to do it. There we go. Here we are. I've aged and am now bald. Don't tell Matt that. I believe he's younger than me. Or if not younger, he's exactly the same age. No, I think he's a little bit younger than me. But it's because he's packing so much wisdom into such a narrow frame. And I'm a big child. So, you know, that's the fundamental difference between the pair of us. Right, okay, let's just give it a slight dollop of brake there. Yeah, no, ooh, okay, yeah. I haven't quite sussed which brake is the more appropriate to use, but I rather like the straight brake because it doesn't give you the option of tripping any kind of an emergency braking system, which, as many of you will know, I fall foul of routinely. What do you mean 9 yards? I'm there already. Oh, we're parked pretty much over the top of it. Head to Leeds Station. Right, okay. Could we see a 101 service tonight? No, we won't see a 101 service tonight. We might see a broken one. Although there's one over there, look. There he goes. Everybody wave. Right. Do you want me to change some points, or have we got Johnny Signalman on the case? Head into Leeds Station. I've no idea. Alright, well, presumably. Yeah, I mean, you're giving me very little instruction here, and that's always fatal. Right, off we go. That's the anti-slip brake on. I would say that's rather too close to the edge of my throttle there, and I keep grabbing it accidentally. Right, there we go. Let's take a look at the glorious outer corridor of the train here. Now, I'm half expecting that I'm going to end up back in that siding again, but I'm equally optimistic that it's going to. There we go. Yeah. I'm optimistic it's going to send me the right way. So I'm not gonna accelerate until it has sent me the right way. At which point I'll put the gun down a little bit. Yeah, there we go. And well, so far so good. So far so good. Bus. This is quite a nice view. This. Oh, yeah. I'm taking my time, going easy, just relaxing. How am I doing? Oh, well. Firstly, my name's Matt, and secondly, I'm doing brilliantly. Zeninom, nice to see you. Vela de Ake. I've no idea. There may be multiple languages going on there at once, but good evening to you, friend. Straight brake when you're loco only, right? Thank you. Good. In which case that makes sense. Right. Yeah, it does appear to be flinging me up the right side of the track, so we'll give it a little bit more juice here. Right, go on. Off we toddle. Colonel, why is this video called The Wrong Thing? Because YouTube's stupid? No, sorry. YouTube is an absolute delight. It just takes... Whoa. There, Tiger. Just ease it down a little bit. Sorry, that one got away from me as touch. I mean, it's not like that's ever happened before. There we go. Right, there we are. Right. Back to the outside view. There, yeah, there we go. Right, good. Yeah, I know what it says it's called. It's not that, though, is it? It's very obviously not Portsmouth Direct. No, it's complete misrepresentation. Of course, if you were to go over onto Twitch and see that it's got the right title, and eventually YouTube will also have the right title, but YouTube's been just a little slow on the uptake. Look at that. There's something mighty leaving over there. Okay, it's not as mighty as perhaps I gave it credit, but it has some might to it. Come on, Tiger, we don't want to be at this all day. Get a shake on. There we go. Hi, Matt. Is Sam streaming today? Yes. Ha 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 ha. Well, I mean, we can do this for as long as you like, you know. We can continue talking about how the title isn't exactly what it should be for as long as you please. Or we can talk about whatever you like. How's the weather where you are? It's jolly sunny here. There we go. Let's see how we get on. Simulation Gamer, I'm not going to discuss your videos at the current time. No, you see, this is a service operation video. But the title, yeah, very good. Well done, thrown in there. Loving your work. Managed to derail this scenario yesterday, says Zenon. Then we could be in for a treat. Yeah, no, I'm loving it. Okay, if I can fling it off the rails, then the pressure is there. It's present. Seb, beg your pardon, Ale Giocatore. All right, okay. Hi, smiley face. Hi. Good. Yep. JZJ90 or JZJ90. Oh, no, it's 4 a.m. You must be in the southern hemisphere somewhere. I deduce. Caroline's here. Moggy, any advice on how to stop a kitten from trying to steal food out of your hand? Don't leave food in your hand. There you go. You don't need Moggy for that. I mean, Moggy is by far and away the pro when it comes to kitten-related activities. Yeah. I want train boy class 313. I want to be a train driver when I'm older from Brighton and work for Southern Rail. Okay. All right. Fair enough. There you go. JZJ. He's a Kiwi. There we go. Afternoon, Colonel. That says AC, AAJW2. Afternoon to you too. And then Patrick is hello, the one and only. Greets from Athens in Greece. From Hellas. Hello, Patrick. How's it going? And guard Len Cripps. Len, lovely to see you. I'm doing your kind of business here, Len. I'm making a mess of it, so feel free to keep your scorecard up to date and give me tips afterwards that I shall then promptly forget. Right. I'll tell you what, the signal operators in this area are doing a bang-up job. Yeah, we've got all the points set correctly. No faffing around, having to set. But no, other way. We just want to roll in here fairly gently. We don't want a repeat of the last time I tried to hook up to something else. Right, let's slow it on down there a little bit. Slow it on down. There you go. That'll do. That'll do. That'll do. Good. Keep her rolling. Come on. Come on. Yeah, that's it. Just a dab there. This is all good. Back in the cab. Give it a dab of brakes. Contact. Oh! Oh, very nice. Oh, would you? Would you look at that? I haven't actually made contact. We stopped. I've got to see how far away we were at the stop there. Yeah, here we go. There you go. Oi, Pedalston, if you're watching, check that out. That's, by my reckoning, that's about an inch. Flipping lovely. Right. Obviously, need to go back a little bit further than that. So we'll just do that and then go. What up? That's got it. Right, there we are. Good. So we should be there. Are we there? We are now. Right. I need to hop on out. I don't hop on out, and presumably I need to go and wiggle something. Right, you are. Stand back, please. I'm a professional. Nice hair. You there? I distrust you and your cut. The carriages are down that end. Down that way. Down. Just down. Look for the things where the people are sitting. Or are you all train fanciers? Good for you. Keep the dream alive. Excellent work. Right. Colonel, is Dovetail Games the publisher and Rivet Games the developer of this? No. Rivet Games did do some of the different locos. There you go. They just released their first one. They do some routes as well for Train Simulator. I would anticipate seeing a little more in the future. But they've just released their first one. Matt's got more hair than I remember. Very good, very good, very good. Well done. Excellent. I already made that joke earlier on, but potentially you weren't here. So that's okay too. I've got room for 2 passengers in here. Who wants it? Come on. Anyone? Anyone? No? Alright. Shut the door. You had a chance. Although, actually, I might leave the window open. There you go. It's always good to leave the window open. Mr. Dovetail, what's my favourite route? Ooh. Tricky. Might be this one. Hang on, we could get into a drag. Where did you come from? Oi, I did not say that I was welcoming passengers on this flipping service. I said you could sit in the flipping thing behind us, but not this. I don't know where you came from. When I wasn't looking, I got a hijacker in here. Simulation Gamer would love to see a Slough, Windsor and Eton Central route. Put it on the forum, Simulation Gamer. If you've got a route you desperately want to see, go to the forums and stick it on there. Don't tell me about it. That's a complete waste of your time telling me. I can't do anything about it. I mean, you know, we could discuss what it is makes for a particularly delightful route, right? And if what you think makes for a particularly delightful route is a particular locomotive, that's a wrong approach. We need to be talking scenery when it comes to routes. Locomotives are locomotives. I don't like this route because it hasn't got electric trains. I think that's why I do like this route. I've got nothing against electrics in the slightest. Driver's brake to full service. Really? Okay. Okay, can do. There you go. And you just want me to charge the brakes, don't you? Don't you? That's what it is. Take it straight off. There we go. Return to initial application. Okie dokie. You sure we don't want running? Pretty sure we're going to want running. Initial application is feels not sensible to me. Hey, see? Told you. Yeah. Stick it in running. I will. And increase the throttle when ready. I'm ready. Woohoo! No. Behave yourself. Alright. Just a dabber like 20% or so will do the trick. True Quaker is playing the DBBR 204 at the moment. I've got a DBBR video queued up, ready to go out on, you know, my own superhero channel like next week. But I'll be honest, it's not my finest hour. Oh, no, it's not. But it's a cracking little loco. I just can't quite figure out how to use it properly. But there you go. Trainboy Class 313 has a YouTube channel. Everyone's got a YouTube channel if they want one. It's all very delightful. This is annoying. You or homework? I know which way I'm going. I'm only going to be on for an hour, so you know, your homework, get it done afterwards, later maybe. Tycho's driving a BR185 at the moment. Quality. True Quaker asks, am I into model railwaying? I would be. Model railroading. I would be if I owned a house. That is the stipulation that I have had issued unto me, is that were I to own a house, I would want the space in order to set up a model railroad. And it would be a model railroad. Yeah, I would go for some good HO American stuff rather than yeah, basically they're going to kick me out of this country at some point. I've got so much kind of American fancying and everywhere outside of the UK. It's just because it's more unusual, it's more interesting. So there you go. Yeah. Well, if you want to use the chat on YouTube or Twitch, you need to have a channel. So everyone who's writing here has a channel. There you go. Joe Kim there, dropping the knowledge bomb on the lot of you. Yeah, what are you going to do about that? Anything? Bam Bam Buckeye's the MVP. Hello, Bam Bam. Good evening. Lovely to see you. Right, can we see the external view? Yeah, I feel safe. There we go. Have some external. Oh, there's a lot going on out here. Hang on. Let's. No, wait. Hang on. I want to get. I don't know where we are now. Hang on. I'm trying to find the tactical free camera. Here we go. Right, let's have a look at the far end, and then we will do a flyby, drive past, drone camera, all action, off we toddle. We're a little bit over the limit at the moment, but certainly within tolerances. That's all good. Actually, this is... I mean, look at this for a big sweeping shot here. Huh? Ho, 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 ho. Wish you prefer Train Sim World 2020 or Train Simulator? Well, it's got to be Train Sim World for me. Although I love the variety of routes you get on Train Sim. My preferred, the routes that I'd really like to play in Train Sim World are available on Train Sim. It's just a question of waiting until the heat death of the universe comes upon us, and all the routes in the history of the universe are good to go. Oh, hold on, we can up the tempo. Right, well, we'll do that then. There you go, other way. It's always the other way to the way you think it is. Keep the momentum up, otherwise, you know, there'll be drama. True Quaker asks, is everyone looking forward to the new M3 on the Long Island Railroad? Well, based on the initial feedback we saw from the release at the tail end of the week, I rather think there are a few people looking forward to it. Grip it and rip it. Have gripped it. Am ripping it. Well, 50%. I'm modestly gripping and ripping. Trainboy can't wait for the M3. There you go. Yeah. Right. Okay. Well, there we go. So far, painlessly on the way. Yeah, that's good. Oh, what are you even for there, lady? I mean, you know, what's your purpose here? Are you assessing me in some fashion? No, Jake. We don't hold with such such nationalist furore. You're allowed to like whatever trains you're allowed to like, but everybody is allowed to like them equally. Frazzle Gun's new to the party. There we go. We have changed the title, Frazzle Gun. Yeah. Now, what you're currently needing to ask is whether the current title is accurate or whether the previous one was, and which title are you looking at now? I would say probably not the right one. There you are. Trainboy Class 313 says he prefers the East Coast and he loves the Class 313. Dude, we know, right? The Class 313, it's in your name. You've named yourself after a train, and therefore it's a pretty safe assumption that you're a fan. Otherwise, of course, you could have called yourself the Class 313 sucks. I don't think that you could have said it, and that would be something else. With the Mastery, can you get DLCs? No, we don't give DLCs through Mastery. We give additional odds and ends of a fun kind of a fashion. Class 47 for Diesel Beasts, quite so. Train. Oh, hang on. That's pretty acceptable. Yeah, that's good. It's so very pretty. I like it a great deal. Oh, hang on. The mixer has come alive. Mad Hatter, 310,793 has started following. Right, okay, good, we're on. Please can you sort out the crashing issue on NTP? Everyone's having issues. I've sent a ticket to yourselves. If you've sent a ticket, you've done exactly the right thing. We have to, you know, stick things through a process. So I personally have absolutely no knowledge of a crash you're referring to, but you've done the right thing in submitting a ticket. Lights, says Arsenal fan. Camera, says I. Action, says everybody else. I know what you mean. Yeah, alright, I'll put these ones on. That's not enough, is it? You're going to want me to put on the proper lights properly. Yeah, I don't know when the buttons are. Yeah, it is. Keep an eye on the speed, keep the signals a bit good. We got a little bit of time. Cab light on. Yeah, sure. Cab door, leave that closed. Instrument lights. Oh, hold on, we haven't done any of this yet. Yes, we are aware that Mastery is not quite performing as intended at the current time. The team are working on it. Above my head. Hey, there we go. Right, okay, hang on. Let me put some on. Headlight switch, we'll have that. Yeah, spare switch, yeah, we'll have that as well. Just in case the main one goes out. Hang on, keep your eye on stuff. We've got a 50 limit. Alright, drop this to cruising. There you go. If you get me killed because I'm busy fiddling around with lights. Alright, tails are on, and where's the front lights? Surely that's the thing we want. Right, that's it. I've spent enough time looking at light switches. The cab light's on though, look. They look like they're illuminated-ish, kind of. Oh no, hold on. It looks like I've got my front reds on. Yes. That's going to make me unpopular. Alright, hang on. There. Front and side. These are cab heaters. Alright, let's make it crispy. Whatever. Yep, good. Right, smashing. Seb is leaving. Everyone, goodbye, Seb. Cheerio. Lovely to see you. There we are. Right, okay, we're rolling at a sensible speed. 5.1 miles to go, people. 5.1, 5.0. You know what to do. Is the window open? Of course the window's open. We don't even leave unless the window's open. Nose light on. Cab light on. Oh, crumbs. That's too much light. There we are. Right, there you go. We haven't done the blind yet today. There we go. I'll do my usual complaints. That is useless. There you go. Look at it. The sun, sky, right? Sun's in the sky. Put it there. You can't see where you're going, and the sun's still coming straight in and rendering you useless. Right. Talking Donkey says, hello, Mr. Failure. And I go, hello to you there, Donkey, my friend. How are you doing today? Right, let's give it a little bit more get up and go. Remember, vacuum brakes take longer to slow down. Yep, especially when you force them straight to 100%. Rip it. No. See, I'm being cautioned about doing an appropriate speed. And 4.5 miles to go, people. Meaningful eyebrows. George Kimber's arrived, everybody. Hi, George. Right, okay. Yeah. Okay. Bit more juice, I think. Let's go for some of that. Well, these headlights aren't working. Look at that. I can't see any. I've got them on. Can't see them. No. I guess I tried. There we go. Raisins in your toast. Eventually, with some 4.5 mile hype, reinstigating my faith in humanity. I should have left the cab light on, shouldn't I? It's up here somewhere. Oh, I had it. No. Gotcha. Right. More. Who's this? Frazzle Gun. Is there ever going to be a steam engine? The aspiration is for a steam engine. Can't tell you more than that. Yes, steam is likely to happen, but at the moment, can't tell you anything about it, because I don't know anything. Other than, yes, and yet, no. But when? Details. So there you are. Good. I put in the forums again that the Great Western Express needs an extension. It's been 3 years and that route has been neglected for far too long. Dovetail can extend it. Okay. Well, that's good. I mean, A-Train, by sticking it in the forum, we've done exactly the right thing. I don't believe this tunnel is real. I think we've fallen out of the universe, and now we're just in some kind of nether limbo. There's a flashing tunnel. There's a whale. Well, apparently we're getting closer to something, so you know, it's all good. Don't start a conversation about, you know, whether there's going to be routes and other things. If you want a route for a particular destination, take it to the forums. Don't put your recommendation in there. They all get read, and then stroke your beard again. Many of whom don't have beards will debate and discuss exactly which routes should be made next. If you haven't voiced your opinion there, you haven't voiced your opinion at all. Voicing it here is basically like talking to a cardboard box. I'm not going to help you. I'm a cardboard box. Admittedly one with very stylish hairdo. Hey, we've escaped from limbo. We're going far too fast. That's the reverse. That's not that. There we go. Right, how much distance we got left? We've got 2.4 miles. We've got a 2.1 mile speed limit reduction. Let's give it a smidge of this and see what sort of action we get from it. Very, very slow action. Alright, what if I give it the other one as well? Stick it all on. Give it the absolute beans. There you go. Yes. Stylish, Jay. Yeah, that's what it's called. You can look it up in a dictionary. Check out style. There's a picture of me going like that. With that exact expression. In fact, that picture might have just been taken moments ago. You can't have 2.4 hype, bingo. No, 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 no. You can't have it. It's 4.2 mile hype or nothing. I keep finding myself looking around the cab and moving switches, etc. I know it's fun, isn't it? Says Stannington. Yeah, it's great. There's lots of things to interfere with, and no idea whether it's any good. Inspection lamp. Who are you trying to kid? That's a cigarette lighter. Right. Okay. Moving on. We're now passing through a station. That's what they're called. 1.7 height, really. Oh, crumbs. Yeah, all right. I possibly ought to have a think about, maybe easing her off a little bit. Yeah, we're going downhill. We've got 0.7 degree down bubble. So Harry has lost his channel, so he's now Harry Elliott 2007. Nice. Almost a superhero name. That's not a station. That's a station. Thanks VCN. I needed that. Keeping it real, keeping me honest with the details and the knowledge. Right. Since we're just rolling, let's have some outside. We haven't got long to roll, obviously. We've still got 0.8 of a mile, and I'm only doing 36, so I think we can soak up the view for a moment or two. There you go, view soaking. It's nice though. Look at that, lovely. Oh, I should do voice acting. I could do the voice of a cardboard box pretty compellingly, because they sound like, hang on, get back in control. There we go. Just give it a dab of initial. In fact, we're picking up speed still. Give it more than initial. Bang on 50%. Coming at Dewsbury. Dewsbury up. Coming up. Dewsbury, everybody. Everybody who wants to, if you want to go to Dewsbury, good luck. It's coming up. If you're very lucky, I'll stop. If you're less lucky, well, there it is. There you go. It's only 0.2 degrees down bubble now. It's okay. It's all right. We're going to be fine here. What scenario is this? It's called something like "The train's busted," or something like that. I'll show you before I clock off for the day. Hang on. There we go. Wait. There's a 101. Those of you who wanted to see a 101, now you can see it. There it is. I'm going to pull us down trackside. And I mean, if you ignore that there's every single HUD marker known to man flying all over the joint, then you can probably dig that the most. That one's going to Leeds. There you go, see, there you go, passing all down a bit. There you go. That's good. Ignore the HUD. Sweet. And back in the room. Okay, right. 8 miles to go. 8 miles to go? No, 8 miles per hour to go. 150 yards. Okay. And I think we target the third lozenge. Actually, maybe just give it a dab of initial. Dab of initial. Okay. Yeah. Dab of initials, having the right kind of action. Now, we don't want to come to a complete stop, because that will treat it as where we have stopped. See, we're 5 minutes late. Nobody cares. British Rail, it's to be expected. There we go. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Go HUDless. It will help you hit the stations. I will go HUDless at some point, although I will keep the signal marker on. I haven't got the temperament to actually learn signals properly. I mean, at the moment, I'm still vaguely struggling with, if there's more than one light, which one do you want to pay attention to? Yeah, I'm sure I could look it up and learn it and all that kind of stuff. We're coming in short. That's all good. It's all good. It's all good. 10 yards. Okay. 8, 7. Grind it. I want to stop right now. There it is. Yes. Okay. Yep. Unlock the left-hand doors. There we are. Hello, everybody. I know you're late, but you did arrive, and that's the important bit. Give me 8. There you go. That's what we want. Woohoo! Oh, I want to go for a... I haven't been in one of these in donkey's years. Hang on. go out for a shufty. They're already late. They can wait a little bit longer while I go and poke around in the train. Where is the 101? It was in the other platform. I think it left. Oh, yeah, I remember these. Smashing. Oi, mate, he's wearing the same get-up as you. He's possibly going to try some kind of John Travolta face exchange system, right? That would make him Nicolas Cage, so be careful. Right, open the door. Yep, open the door. Yep. Perfect. That's the little light that... No, hold on, it looks like a vent. Oh, no, I'm thinking too late. Oh, normally that would be there. You all right, you coming or what? There it is. This is the petition we need. I mean, at least this one says it's engaged. But the petition we need is we need to access the loo. It's of vital importance. Come on, I'm about to lock them up. Although this being the 1980s, they're not auto central locking doors. So you can close it whenever you feel like it. Lord Pigster of Sweden, good evening. Nice to see you. Right, okay, here we go. On we trot now. Just let me get up the step on my own. I don't need your permission. Right, lock them up. There you go. Huddersfield in 5 minutes. Feels optimistic, but we'll give it a go. Right, rock mount off. Give it a bit of this. Nope, wrong bit again. There you go. That. Right, and release. Potentially did it in the... Yo! Oh, wheel slip galore. Yeah, okay. All right. Easy down. We've also got gravity on our side. You don't want to play, do you? There you go. There you are. Go on. Go on. Still wheel spinning. All right, I'll drop the throttle. And then give it a little dab. Just a little dab to get you moving. There you go. Jack Miller asks, can we have a release date for the release of the M3? No. Certainly not from me, because I don't know it. But you may be able to find it out by following Dovetail Games / Train Simulator or Train Sim World on various social media outlets, at which point you will know the release date as soon as they release the release date for general consumption. VCN unhelpfully says it's May the 55th. He's wrong. I can guarantee that. Braillefan296 says there's no release date yet, which is what I could have said, but why use 3 or 4 words to describe something when you can use 50 or so? It's pretty much, that's a mantra to live by. Right, 6.8 miles to Huddersfield. For those of you who failed to get off in Dewsbury. There you go. Alright, Carly Boy is doing a bit of mockery because I've got the HUD on. You use the HUD. I don't. Good for you. Well, you know what? I don't mind playing with the HUD. There you go. What you going to do about it? What you going to do? Are you implying that I'm playing it wrong? No, surely not. There's no way to play it wrong. As long as you're having fun. There you go. Yes, same shirt as yesterday. It's true, I was wearing this shirt yesterday, but I rotate my shirts midway through the day. So if you come along to my stream this evening, totally unrelated stream, but if you come along, it's for charity, you see, so I'm allowed to mention it. If you come along to my stream, you will discover that I'm wearing something else. Yeah, I know. I haven't decided what yet. That's an adventure. Right. Okay. Someone saying May the 55th? That's not even a day, says Trainboy Class 313. The realisation suddenly dawning on him. Mind blown. Have you ridden on the Class 158? I don't know. I'd have to see a picture of one. And then I'd be able to tell you. Because, right now, I couldn't tell you what one looks like, other than it's probably a train. Cooling tower. Worth it. Anything that Fred Dibner might have climbed up is alright by me. Smashing. Good. Right, 55 mile an hour limit. Dovetail Games employers do get salty. We're allowed to. Well, at least at least we're allowed to for the time being. Yep. Here's a fun fact. No, that's not a fun fact, Meeper. It really isn't a fun fact. That's just a random coinky-dink. There we go. Have I been playing snooker? No, not recently. Although it does kind of have a snookerish kind of tendency to it, maybe. Right, there we go. Ease that on. Surprised you haven't failed yet. Give it time. Day's still young, my friend. There is plenty of time for in which I can hose this. There we go. Train. Flyby shot. Ah, hit by train. Well, I dodge out of the way at the last moment. There you go. Just have yourself a dab of that. What route's this? This is Northern Transpennine. Is the route that we're currently rocking. Move it. There we go. Oh no, that's not the move it button, is it? Oh, you know what the move it button is? This one. It's not even a button, it's a handle. Yeah, alright, whatever. Schneller! I'm going as schneller as I can. Well, I'm not. I'm going modestly schnell. Alright? Matt, I bet you don't know that if you get hit by a train standing, not on a camera, it teleports you inside the train. I do know that. I've got it on video. I did like the Matrix. Do you like the Swiss train? Depends on which Swiss train you're talking about. I like Swiss trains just fine. Do I have a favourite route on Train Sim World? Probably this one. Probably. Are there plans to fix the 47's power/acceleration? The Class 40's horn and how TSW crashes when you get near Mars Plating and the hill? Well, Reese, if you've submitted those as tickets through the ticketing system, they will be tracked. As far as are there plans to resolve those particular issues, I think the power and the acceleration, this seems to be absolutely fine as far as I can tell, but I'm not an expert. It works, and therefore it's okay. Is it working perfectly? I couldn't judge. Right, we're currently going through another station. I don't know what it is, but there it is. It was a station. We need to see full throttle. All right. Well, I've got a little bit of time before a speed limit change, so there you go. There's max juice. But I am not going to rock this. It was a station. Any TSW plans for Avanti? Well, no. Not that I'm aware of. But then again, I'm not aware of any plans at all. So, it's rather futile asking me, to be honest. Rather futile. Ah, I see, that's better. This is how games work. It says, I think the M3 is coming out on May the 12th or 14th. Okay, right. Well, here's the thing. If you're going to have a punt as to when you think something's coming out, the first thing you should do is look at what day of the week the game company in question usually releases stuff. That's your starting point. So it's unlikely to be the 12th or 14th. 101. There you go. Here's one. There she blows. And there she goes. Right. Yeah. No, see, so it's unlikely to be the 12th or the 14th. It might be the 12th or the 19th. It might be the 14th or the 21st. It might be neither of those dates. But the starting point, figure out what day of the week they release on. I'm going as schneller as I can. Yeah, absolutely. I'm not anymore. I'm going moderately schnell. Yeah. Yeah, we'll give it a dab. Well, actually, we've got 1 degree down bubblist. We're going to be picking up speed whether I like it or not. It's difficult, Swiss train and Train Sim World? Not particularly. It's no more difficult than doing anywhere else. The only thing that would make it difficult is that we'd need to create some basic Swiss kind of setup stuff, right? So I mean, I know that it does share a little in common with its Deutsche Bahn neighbours, but you've got to do all of the basic stuff to begin with, and then you can start to put it all together and turn it into a route. I'm oversimplifying this dramatically, but I am the layman, and therefore I term it thus. Yes. Has anyone had a crash in TSW? I don't know, I've crashed a train a couple of times. I've never had the game crash, but I appreciate that it has for some people. Yes. Oh no, you're talking my language there, 296. Manchester Airport to Liverpool Lime Street would be great. Yes, it would. I'd take Manchester Victoria, Manchester Piccadilly. I'd take either of those to Lime Street. That'd be terrific. That would be terrific. Hello, Duncan. There we go. Just randomly responding to comments. I like it. Keeps everybody guessing. Schneller, Loco. No. Schneller is going to be problematic. There you go. I'll go a smidge Schneller. All right. What now? Oh, we're going uphill. All right. In that case, grosser Schnell is required. There we go. Right. Class 313. He crashed his 377 because he doesn't care about a 377. He only cares about a 313. 377, flipping run it into everything. Drive it like you hate it because it's not 313. Crashed into a buffer at 10 miles an hour. Last week I flipped a 47, I believe. Mittelschnell. Yeah, okay, yeah. Well, I think Mittelschnell is more or less what I've got at the moment. So there we are. Dunk, any more American routes cut at TSW? Yes, eventually. What are they going to be? Dunno. When are they going to happen? Don't know that either. So there you go. Route with a pacer would be nice. I think you're quite right. Merseyrail Wirral line would be amazing with a 507. Sure. Yeah. Yep. Oh, I see. I've basically brought out a conversation of how have you stacked a train in TSW. Yeah, thanks there. I didn't mean to hit the reverse button, but I did. Fortunately, it's all going there. ECM2 is on the case, as is so often the case, as is so often the way. If you've got a suggestion for something you'd like to see, bang it in the forums. That's the best place to stick them. Absolutely best place. We haven't had any UK content for ages. About 3 months by my guess. East Coast Way would have been the last one. Yeah, they are. Station. They are, and it's called. There you go. That was that one. Right. Will there ever be a Portsmouth route to Train Sim World? Why not? Sure. Have you tried Amtrak? Probably have, yeah. I probably have. Probably have tried it. Yeah. Horn? Okay, yep. Oh, it really doesn't want to. It's not a happy horn, that one. I mean, it's got the right kind of timbre to the put out, but overall, it makes it go, oh, I can't be bothered. Really? You want me to? Okay. That's the noise that it makes. Right. Yeah. Put out. Output. Yeah. It's like streamlining or line streaming. They mean the same thing. It's the other way around. Right. Where are we going? We're still going uphill. We've got a modest amount of speed. 1.3 miles to Huddersfield. We must be doing 40 miles per hour in a mile's time. We will be. Don't you worry. It's a stoic kind of horn. It certainly is. Of course, it doesn't sound happy as British. Yeah, absolutely. They take away your passport if you start sounding too cheerful. And especially if the weather's nice as well. If you go, oh, isn't it lovely out? I don't know. I had a very nice day. If you say that, they send round immigration officers to check your authenticity. Right. What are we going to? Am I going to be doing more regular streams going forward? Well, probably. I don't know what number this is. I think this is either number 4 or number 5, possibly number 6. Someone will know. But I've done several in the last couple of weeks. There's a very good clip of me flipping a train on Twitch, if that's the kind of thing that amuses you. That was on one of these. Yeah, basically, while we're going to do this every day, or rather have been. I think we've been doing this for 2 weeks now, and I've done a couple of them. And Matt's done a few, and Dimitri's done some. But yeah, we're we're going to do this daily. Just take it on out for a jaunt. Both Train Sim and Train Sim World. I'm not entirely sure when I'm next on, but I don't know, let's have a guess. Tuesday or Wednesday would be my guess, I reckon. Have I driven a real train before? Nope. Nope. I've driven a few, I've driven quite a broad selection of virtual ones. I've driven them all badly, but I've given them a go nonetheless. Here we go. Escape while I can. Why? I'm having such a good time. There we go. You drew a train, I wouldn't board it. Yes, you would. You would, because you'd kind of go, well, this is going to be an adventure. And there we go. All right. Yeah, we're going. Thanks, Niall. Niall, lovely to see you. Here we are. See, yeah. It's Niall, everybody. That's how you pronounce that name. It's Niall. Yeah. Totally is. I'm doing the speed limit, look. Check this out. Now, I want... He's also telling me to concentrate. All right, fair play. No, it's fine. I'm doing 10 miles per hour. I've got 300 yards to go. It's going to be a doddle. Yeah. Here we go. Now, if I land this... The only downside to this... The only downside is that I don't think I've done enough to get the gold. British 1980s trains were amazing by all counts. I think there's a fair amount of rose-tinted goggling going on there. They've got a certain, certain majesty to them, I suppose, and they've got a lot of design going into it. But they were late a lot. They were also cold if it was raining, as it does here quite regularly. They were damp. The heaters smelled really bad. What else can I recall about them? They were clean on the inside, mostly. Except, of course, that UK does use MPH, afraid. So, yeah, sorry, I'd love to tell you otherwise, but no, the UK is very much stuck in its ways, is in miles per hour. Yeah. Refusing to evolve. The United Kingdom stubbornly using miles per hour, rather than adapting to anything newfangled. Why does the US use miles per hour when the rest of the world uses kilometres? Because there's a cost associated with changing over your measurement system. You've got to change absolutely everything. Plus, it comes down to political interest in doing so. The political interest is not there for switching over. Yeah, it's not there because the people who vote tend to be older people. And said older people, they don't want to have to learn a new system. Yeah, it's true. Rod Holt didn't drive emus. I think emu would beg to differ. Right, here we go. 20 yards to go. It's fine. I shall do 1 mile per hour all the way there, and we'll break at the last minute. But I'm going to land as close to the destination as possible. Arsenal's leaving. Cheerio, Arsenal. See you next time. Yeah. Okay. 10. Yeah. 9. 8. 7. Keep going. 6. And 5. And brakes. Peachy. That's 2 perfect landings. Now, admittedly, in both cases, I did roll in very, 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 very slowly. But yeah, what am I up for next? I don't know what my next route is, but I want to do Manchester to Lime Street. I want to do that next week, or maybe the week after. I don't know, what would my next Train Sim World be? What did I do last? Did I do Germany last? No, I did American last, so I'll be doing German this week, I expect. Oh, I've got to turn things off. Right, what do you want from me? Reverser off. Okay, hang on. Throttle's off, that's fine. Reverser to neutral, or off, whatever. Yeah. Driver's brake to shut down. Driver's brake No, no, no. Well, there you go. There's the emergency brake. You won't give me shutdown. Why won't you give me... There we go. There's shutdown. Disembark. All right. Bye. You were a great deal of help. Just for that, I'm closing the window. Yeah. No, wait. They are. Yeah. Ha! That's what you get. I slam the door in a huff. Wait. Okay. Do. 0! You've turned up at exactly the wrong time. But, you know, it's okay. You'll be okay. Okay. Am I American or British? I don't know. It depends. If you've been hanging around long enough, I'll have been self-deprecating at some point. And that should give you everything you need to know in order to be able to answer that question. I got the gold. Woohoo! Smashing. Level me up for things and reasons. Excellent. There we go. Right, that's it. That's your lot for today. I don't know who's on tomorrow. I don't know if anybody knows. Does anybody know? No, I think I'm flying solo. I haven't seen Dimitri around today. I have not seen... Yeah, I know. Gold. Look at that. Check my my near gentle acceleration. I'm not entirely sure what I was doing. This is a somewhat timid slowing down system that we've got going on there. This curve's not so bad. Could have gripped it and ripped it a little bit more there, but that's quite gentle. That's okay. This, all over the place. Yeah. Yeah, it's true. It's very true. Yep. Totally true. Right, there you go. That's it for today. Thank you very much for tuning in. We're back every day. It'll be a combination of both Train Sim World and Train Simulator, and we're rotating through different locations. So if you've got one that you like to see that we already have, it's an important stipulation to make. You can always request the route you want to see next in the chat when these streams are on, and we'll make mention of it. Have a poke through the back catalogue on Train Simulator, because there's loads in there. I did the Hudson line last week. Yeah, I did. Or did I do that last? I can't remember. Crikey, I let stuff just disappear out of my memory the second after I've done it. But there you go. Right, good. I'll catch you next time. Thank you very much for watching. And, hang on, I'm going to need to press a button. Which button shall I press? How about the right one? That'd be a start. Cheerio!